The Argentina team shows one change. Pasculi is in at centre-forward in place of Borghi, otherwise the same. Uruguay without both first-choice fullbacks suspended, but Bossio is back after a ban, and they have two players there who play in Argentina, and so they know the opposition well. Uruguay in white, Argentina in blue shirts and dark shorts, playing from right to left, and the ball out of play there with Valdano. Old enemies, as you've said, on the football field, but Uruguay playing here under the threat of the FIFA sanctions, even to the point of possibly being expelled from the World Cup if they show that ugly side of their nature again. The number 2 at the back in front of Alves is Gutierrez. Number 2 for Argentina there is Batista. Now number 9, Cuchufo. Santin for Uruguay's number 11. Maradona gets a tackle in. That's certainly the way it started, and Alves has had more to do than Pumpido at the other end, who's hardly touched the ball. That was Batista forward, looking for Maradona. He might get in the gap. He's so quick. Valdano's coming in from the far side. This could be the ball. Valdano! Maradona carved the opening. Valdano, by his standards, that will be a bad miss. Maradona now takes over, and he's looking to perhaps line something up. And that was Maradona. Goodness me. Came back off the bar, I think. Here he is again. Maradona producing a stunning moment from the free kick. Curled, swerved and driven, and it crashed against the bar. Santin, he got the ball away from Maradona. This could be a break for Uruguay. Cabrera, the centre-forward, is in the right-back position, but Ramos has gone on ahead. This is Barrios. Barrios to Ramos. Outside him, Bossio. Cabrera's made a forward run now. This is Santin with the shot. And the first real save that Neri Pumpido has had to make. Corner to Argentina. It's been taken quickly. Bruchaga. And Ruggieri! The number 19 was up for the set play, and from Bruchaga's cross, he heads over the bar. Wouldn't have mattered because there was a player in the centre. Here's Bruchaga. Giusti to Ruggieri. Bruchaga going down the right wing. Pereira's with him. Giusti. Maradona. Still Maradona. Batista. And Bruchaga. Two in the middle. Valdano couldn't get it. Pasculi! 1-0 Argentina! Pedro Pasculi! 3 minutes before half-time, Argentina in the lead, and when the chance came, Pasculi put it away from about 8 yards. Brought back into the side today in preference to Borghi, and he makes his mark. It actually came to him off a defender last, Acevedo, I think. But chances like that in the World Cup are snapped up by top-class strikers, and Pasculi wasn't messing about. Argentina 1, Uruguay 0. So, the Uruguayans, the team under the FIFA threat, find themselves a goal behind in the closing minutes of the first half here in Puebla. And if my mathematics is right, that's the 98th goal of these World Cup finals. So somebody, today or tomorrow, is going to get number 100. Garay. in the penalty area there, Argentina. So when there was a little rebound, there was someone there to snap it up. And that's been the pattern of the first half. They've got more men forward than Uruguay have. Batista. Burruchaga. Burruchaga again. Free kick against Barrios. And they've got away with nothing here. This Italian referee, Agnolin. Cabrera in at the near post. Giusti, a very good defending header. And that is half-time. A minute of overtime played, which is just about right. So, Argentina end the half on the defensive, but the flags are waving because they are actually in the lead. The goal scored by Pasculi after 42 minutes. And this battle between the two South American giants, with the third, Brazil, already through, as you've seen earlier, resumes here in Puebla in one of the most imposing stadiums I think I've ever seen in my life. We're several thousand feet up here anyway at altitude, over 7,000 Puebla, but I think there's another 1,000 feet to take into account our commentary position, which is looking right down on the pitch as if it was a huge drum. Anyway, here's number 9 for Uruguay, Da Silva, and I think indeed he may have come on at half-time. I think they have made a switch, Uruguay. It looks as though Da Silva has gone up front in place of Cabrera, but we'll confirm that when the play develops. Rivero just passing the ball back. Maradona, he couldn't get away. Free kick to Uruguay. And I'm right about that. There is Da Silva. Just been... Rivero. Francescoli. Couldn't find a way through. And Argentina able to break with Giusti, and now with Maradona. Oh, he hurdled the defender, Acevedo, and Pasculi's trying to get into the centre, and Maradona has gone all the way, and Pasculi couldn't make contact. What a run by Maradona. And Pasculi couldn't quite get there. Maradona beat everybody, including the goalkeeper, so he pushed the ball beyond. This is Francescoli, and he does try one, and Pompido dropped it. They couldn't quite get Santini on the rebound quickly enough, otherwise it could well have been the equaliser. Had to use the men in front of him. And the break here by Giusti finds Maradona. Oh, lovely touch. And he's got Pasculi away on the left wing. Still Maradona. There's Pasculi. Argentina have the advantage. Pasculi comes clear. Burruchaga must surely off the line. He should have scored. He should have put it away, really, Burruchaga. But the defender on the line gets the ball out and keeps Uruguay in the match. I think it may have been Acevedo. Yes, number 3 it was.
Be praying or not knowing what to think if Italy progress a little farther and get near the final themselves.
Burruchaga through to Maradona. He's clear and he's onside. Maradona for Argentina. Good save by Alves. Keeps his team in the match. Here's Rivero. Santin has. That was Bossio. And here's Maradona. And he's going on a run himself. Oh, and he's found Valdano. This could be 2 against 1 Argentina. Valdano's through. And Maradona's closing in to finish it. No, foot up. Foot up, no goal. And 2 Argentines go to the referee and say why. But it's been wiped out for either a push Or an unfair challenge. Diego Maradona prays to the skies, but the goal does not stand. The referee made a gesture with both foot and hand. So a foul, one would imagine, by Maradona as he beat that defender to put the ball in the net. And I think it was foot up, but we haven't had the benefit of a replay to decide where... Oh, we have now, here we go. Valdano puts the ball in off the keeper's hand, and yes, Maradona's foot caught the defender, and the referee penalised him. So the score remains 1-0, and they still can't finish off Uruguay. Bossia. Now Justi for Argentina, and Maradona again. They've got two runners this time. Number 7, Bruchaga. In the middle, Valdano and Pasculi. Bruchaga's cross. Valdano coming in. Actually, that got a deflection because the referee has awarded a corner. Valdano, as Terry Venables was saying, usually deadly in the air, but that wasn't a miss. Pasculi has gone across to take the corner for Argentina. Now Da Silva. Da Silva coming inside. And Paz. And Argentina haven't got this match won yet by a long way. Uruguay making a fight of it in the best sense of the word. Here's Paz, driving for the far post.
Well, that nearly got them back in the game. A surprise left-footed shot there from that oblique angle, only just missed from Paz. It would also be a just result because there's no question that on the play Argentina deserves to win this match. They have been the better side, they've created more chances.
Cachifo's made a mistake. Great save, Neri Pompidou from Da Silva, and he's down there on the rebound from Francescoli. Now then, the referee's in there again, sorting them all out. Quite extraordinary scenes here. And there's been a bit of pushing and fighting, and one of the Uruguayans is in trouble. The linesman's gone in to separate them. The goalkeeper's on the floor. And what happened first of all there was that Cachifo, the number 9, made a bad mistake. It presented the shooting opportunity, as you'll see here. That was his error. Da Silva, Pompidou makes the save, and Francescoli comes in to try and pick up the rebound and collides with the goalkeeper. And Agnolin appears to have checked with his two linesmen, but he's given Uruguay a free kick against Garay. Francescoli is pushed forward, so is Pereira. And they've left somebody free. Paz it was. Still Paz, and they've got the ball out to Maradona. And he's got the ball clear to Pedro Pasculi. And Pasculi's through against the goalkeeper, and he made it look so obvious. He showed him which way he was going to go. And Argentina have and there's been a punch in the face. Pasculi has punched the goalkeeper in the face behind the referee's back. It wasn't seen. As they both got up off the ground, Pasculi struck the goalkeeper. And he was very fortunate that that wasn't spotted. He would have been sent off without a doubt. And still, the stoppage time ticks by. Maradona tries to win the ball again. And again. And he's going down the line, Diego Maradona. Well, the referee has played 2 minutes overtime to try and compensate for the stoppages, and we've had drama all the way here in Puebla. Argentina still lead Uruguay by a 1-0, and I think it's over. Yes, it is. Argentina are through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. They've won 1-0, Jimmy, in quite extraordinary conditions.
Well, quite unforgettable. We've seen everything. We've seen brilliant football. We've seen loss of tempo. We've seen superb refereeing, really. I don't know many referees that would have coped with all the things that happened in that match. Argentina, without any doubt, are a threat in this World Cup competition. They've outstanding players, Valdano and Maradona. They've entertained us. They've got the one goal they needed, and it would be a pity, I think, to see them go from the competition at the end of this game, which they so well deserve to win. We say goodbye, Uruguay, with very little regrets.